We are live. Hey, what's up guys? James here, back again with some Arknights today. Let's go. We are going from 9.6, well, TR19 actually. Gonna read some more story, so we're not on stream chat today. Yeah. The leveling for Psylocke has been coming along pretty okay. Story has been alright so far. I don't know what to think about story so far. I'm not too far yet. Hey, what's up, Max? Just let me post on Twitter and Facebook, then we can get started. Okay. I need to take screenshots today so that I can have screenshots to post next week. Cool. Be good. For anything, I'm gonna build my base. I need to level up skills. Where titties? There. You want titties? Got you, fam. Yes, we're getting the M3. Let's go. It takes me forever to farm these though. I'm not gonna lie, it's forever. I need one more of that. Oh shit, the drives! I used my drives. No. Do I have enough drives? Let me just see. Where's manly dudes with diapers? You mean Yakuza? Yeah, that. Just watch the last episode. You were there. That was what the fuck we were right there. Like on S1 M3 after I'm done. Have you already maxed out the third skill? Okay. Let me just refresh my Twitch. That's a bit annoying. So I need 5 flakes. So to get those, I need. Also, I happened to finish chapter 9 already. Nice. How was it? Fuck. I don't have these. Let's see if I have enough green certs to unlock the cert store. Also finish S2 as well. What the fuck, so fast? Holy shit, that was fast, man. Alright. 150. 450 plus. So 650. Ah, yeah, I have enough. Let's unlock. Usually I don't buy these mats unless I'm going to unlock the certificate store to buy mats, because I need mats. I need mats 5. Okay. Hero Sensei, he doesn't know his purpose. No, I don't know. It's gonna be a while before I max any of these skills. Well, the other skills, I mean. I'm close to maxing the third skill, which is the most important, I think. Oh. Okay. I need 5 more of those. So I need 5 drives. We have 3 there. So I need 1. I need 9 of these. That uses up all my low tier drives. Yes, actually, no. Taylor is expressing his distaste in golden durian. Oh, on the Discord. I can see you guys chatting on the Discord. Okay. One of us now. One of us. One of us. I need 10 rocks. We got rocks. We got rocks. Where's my mud rock? There you are. Thank you very much. Okay. And I need 1 more of this red stuff here. 1 more. Durian, egg, and mirrors. Holy shit, yeah, that... That's exactly what I need! Did I make too many... Yeah, I did. I made too many drives. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi's being annoying.
Arknights. Doctor, 元気がいいじゃないか。
Then and this one.
いい仕事をするためには適度な休憩が必要ですわ。
Like hardly ever get bonus from the big mats. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Just an hour, 14.5 hours. Let's go.
Doctor, 元気がいいじゃないか。
Okay. Let me get rid of this. This is annoying. This. Sorry, this. Then we'll jump into story. We can't go to story straight from here, can we?
Doctor, 元気がいいじゃないか。
Okay. Let's get started. But oh, this is okay. Combat drill on the battlefield. Ruins. Learn how to make use of the city's pillar constructions when they've been wrecked by flames of war in order to better strike against the enemy. Tattered pillar can be knocked down by neighboring operators, dealing true damage to 2 tiles it falls on, forming rubble that blocks routes. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Demolition device. Directly knocks a tattered pillar 1 tile in front. Huh. Okay. Hey, Ninja. Oh, sorry. Can I yell something before I go back to work? Just want to do it. Sure. Wait, I don't want to skip. Today we'll be learning how to use the battlefield ruins in combat. Focus, observe terrain and enemy positions. 1 year player. Nice. Nice. Grats. Oh yeah, I forget. Just don't go over too many caps, yeah? There's a cap limit. I forget exactly how many it is. Yes, instructor. There's enemies there. They're very close to the protection objective. What should we do? Under these circumstances, we must somehow attempt to block passage to the protection objective. Have fun. This community is awesome. Alright. Alright. Have fun at work, man. As much as you can. You see those tattered pillars? They're already near collapse from taking artillery fire, so as long as you stand at a neighboring tile to attack them, you can push them over the other way. I'll try. There's a cap on the cap. Yes, there is. So we can attack these. Alright. Tattered pillar's structural stability is broken at its threshold, entering a damaged state. Now after a single strike, it will collapse in the opposite direction. You see that? Once the operator gives the tattered pillar the final attack, the pillar falls in the opposite direction from where the operator is positioned, and not only causes great damage but creates battlefield ruins in a 2-tile range that blocks the enemy's advance. But it opens this one. Interesting. Let me try. You're a mod, so it doesn't apply to you, Max. More enemies have shown up. I can't deal with them on my own. No need to panic. Take note. For further convenience in handling these pillars, we may also use these demolition devices. Oh! When a demolition device is deployed next to a tattered pillar, the blast wave will collapse the pillar in the demolition device's deployment direction. What are these? Now go and put the knowledge you've learned from this drill into practice. Remember, deploy operators to attack the pillars from neighboring positions or use demolition devices. Be flexible in choosing the most appropriate way to respond to the enemy based on the combat situation. Maltha, I'm going to come help too. Another wave of enemies is here. The rest is up to you. Okay, okay. So we have... I mean, what's the point of breaking the pillars this way? If I break the pillars this way, it'll still force them out this way, right? Yeah. They'll still have to go this way. If I force it this way, they'll go through here. So that means they won't be blocked. So I want to force it... Do I want to force it? Oof. These guys abusing their privileges. Okay. So I don't get it. What's the point of forcing it? I'll just stand here, right? Or if I force this one that way, does it open up a tile here for me to deploy on? Because it wasn't deployable here. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's 0-0 anyway, so we can try, right? Does this work? No, it doesn't work. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to use this to kill them. Ah, I see. Okay. I was just thinking about opening the route, but I didn't realize there's only 2 enemies left, so I was just using it to kill them. It's an undeployable tile. Yeah. So do these things only stay on undeployable tiles? Okay. 9-7. Ghosts are shown in formation amidst the blazes light, but the thief still hides behind the scenes. Okay, we've got the pillars and the militia devices. And this is E145. Hey, should be fine. I think it depends on the map. Okay. I understand why it's so easy now, because you can just skip the entirety of Arc 1. Yeah. You just go straight from prologue to 2. I didn't realize that. So now it makes sense why it's so easy at the start. So we have 2 slots here. Do I even bother breaking these pillars? I just realized, right? If I break this pillar going this way, doesn't that mean that no one can go in the blue box? Because this is only range tiles. Let me try that. Try that. Well, we bring thorns. Did I just bring these guys anyway? No. I need ground units. That's what I need. I need some ground. House is good. Okay. Set blaze and mountain, I guess.
私の出番か
Fumo. Why not? Ashen Project Red. Where are you, Red? There you are.
もちろん喜んで
Okay. Ah. That's a lot of... Okay. That's a lot. Right then.
ドクター、ここっていい景色。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
問題ないよ問題ないよいや悪いね僕は別に信徒じゃないよ
ターゲット。
舞台の幕開けだ時間をかけるつもりはない
We just chuck blaze here.
この辺、温度が低すぎるかな。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
Alright. I'll see what this does. Ah, that's how it works. Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. So no matter what you do, you can't block the undeployable tiles. Alright, sure. We can work with that. It's not what I had in mind, but we can do it. Wait, a mouse. You in the way.
僕は別に信徒じゃないよ動き回るなそうすればお互い手間が省けるだろ
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
Treat you. Alright. So those rocks were literally just to kill. Oh. Wasn't really much point, was there?
人は罰を受けるべきだ 夜の帳に潜り込む知恵。
We could time this. Like if you kill them, they'll ask for a draw. What do you mean by that? They show if you collapse a column of rocks into someone, they won't walk out unscathed. Normally, these guys have magic powers. There's a thing called originium, you know? Ah, I should have saved them for these guys. I didn't think about that. Well, you know, it's not like it matters anyway. Cool. Good job. That was a reference on Multi Python. Yeah, I didn't know that. Joe. Leader, are you alright? I'm okay. But you, lucky you didn't jump on it this time. You reacted faster than me. At least everyone in this bit of the hall is basically fine, thanks to your shield. I couldn't protect everyone. The smoke's everywhere will go. Looks to me like the colonel only took light harm, and they're retreating out another door. The bard. He stood too close to the bomb. What a pity. Sorry everyone could step forth for others' blade point. Was a poet, but he had the courage to match an excellent soldier. Oh, so he's dead? Shit. I wish so badly he could have died with meaning. While the enemy is still outside, Bagpipe. Let's evacuate the survivors. Bagpipe? Bagpipe stares blankly out the window. Screenshot time. Fuck is that? Ooh, okay. In that single moment, it's as if the sound of battle vanishes. A tremendous energy bursts from the depths of the night. Without a flicker of a flare, from the statue to the city hall, all living beings are instantly, silently snapped to ash. And immediately after, an army seeps out from the night and the ashes, without a sound. I've never ever seen fire like this before. The head caster, who is she? Bagpipe, move away, quick! You're too close to the window. Given the energy just now, the next attack could blow straight through the walling. Yes, Lear. I'm just... How did I do his voice again? Help me! Hurry, help me! My leg! Ah! Ow! Focus on rescue. Pull back for now. Nyamo! What was that? Are there any are there still any Victorian soldiers alive? It's the enemy all over. By the speed of this march, the Spectre force infiltrated the city long ago. District 11 to 17 have been occupied far too quick. Can't be. Is this the reason the Colonel went to search these blocks? We need to withdraw south of District 10. The troops and the Spectre force are doing battle there right now. Okay. Remember how I do his voice. Don't go off to battle. Take me back somewhere I can hide in safety first. I can't let these heads fight. I'm still alive. Okay, that was really bad. I don't remember how I did his voice. I don't remember. Take you back? All this going on right now. You ought to be taken straight to prison. Later. Ow! I'll pay you. I can even give you a city block. So long as you. No, I'm pretty sure I did his voice differently. Peter, can I use my own ways to shut him up? We'll ask a few more things while he's still awake. Who was that heading to the casters just now? Heading the casters. That's the leader. A Spectre Force's leader? What? Who is she? I don't know. Aren't you compatriots? You have the absolute gall to bring people into your house while knowing nothing? She, the Duke's guest. Duke? Which one? I can't. Okay, I don't have to voice him anymore. He died? Spectre Force did that? Then they band together? Why are the Spectre Force targeting their own? Let's get out of here first. You, hold still. Who are you? What are you doing here? I was just delivering medicine. You all started fighting before I knew it. Delivering medicine? Who for? Is it for the Victorian soldiers? Rhodes Island's medicine is for infected use, and we don't pay mind to patients' identities. Alright, see you tomorrow. Your movements are suspect. It's alright now, Will. Outcast, the lass. You came just in time. Hey, you got the comms this afternoon, didn't you? Rhodes Island called out an emergency stop to all daily business in County Hillock. Sure. I got it, yeah, but I wanted to finish him delivering the rest. Very good, kid. Pass me the meds, and I'll deliver what's left for you. Lass, what on terror is going outside? There's fighting everywhere in just a blink. Several hundred years of accumulated resentment put to use. Turned into a fire, ready to destroy all. It's like surprised. And let me tell you, it's only just getting started. Hurry on back. Now that I'm here, my highest priority is making sure we don't lose a single Rhodes Islander. Alright, lass. Right. I just got sight of Miss Jane near District 17. She comes to the office so often. We all half treat her as a Rhodes Island operator. She's a Victorian soldier. It was what these rioters think. They won't just let her go. Got it. I'll amend my previous statement. We're not losing even half a Rhodes Islander. Leader, I evacuated everyone I could. Good. Do you have any injuries? None. It's been a little reassuring in a way. While coming to blows all night. Aside from that headcaster, a couple of strong folk. Most of the rest of the soldiers are still normal people. They've gotten training, but their discipline's not much to speak of. With equal numbers and an open confrontation, there wouldn't be any match for our team. You're giving it preconditions. Besides, the main opponent is the barracks. You're right, leader. If they're going to fight them, the barracks won't be on their front foot. Any more discoveries? The weapons they're armed with are all first grade. Just now, and I went rescuing those few officials and nobles. Someone tried to sneak on me at the corner, and after I knocked them out, I brought what was holding back. A Victorian standard military crossbow. It's a model from 2 years ago, but it's been modified. Look at those two coils and the guide rail underneath. A shield-piercing rounds accelerator. I'm not too smart with crossbows. I've never saw this in the army or at school. Is this our tech? Don't seem to like it. Bagpipe, have I overlooked something maybe? We came to investigate a theft of originating products, correct? Yes. The Spectre Force went to fend against our regular army without a doubt. So they need a lot of weapons for sure. But the crossbow in our hands reveals a lot of information. Firstly, the enemy has secretly been plotting for longer than we thought. Secondly, beyond the goods they've stolen from our position, there are other powers that have been funding their operations in the long term. In other words, in this instance, here, they had no plans to take up the new equipment and rush to arms. Right, so in that sense, where did the weapons we lost mostly recently go? So you realize where the problem is. The Spectre Force finally show themselves, but the originating products that disappeared in County Hillock are still missing. I hope Triangle's found some new leads. Here, leader. Is your group still doing alright? Snare's been lightly injured, and the others can still operate. It's just, everyone's tired and hungry. Our situation's not that nice for sure. Were you involved in combat yesterday too? Yes. Since nightfall, large numbers of enemies have suddenly pulled out. It's like they were just lying in wait in the greenhouses and irrigation systems all this time. That seems to be exactly where they hid themselves. For the troops not familiar with the agricultural plates, it'll be exceedingly difficult to win that hide and seek. We fought face to face with a small wave of them, and there were far too many enemies in my view. We hid away on my lead, all the way until daybreak. You've done very well. Can you return to the city? That'll be a little tricky, leader. Half of them got into the city, and the other half are still around everywhere. Leader, our group all agrees. We should continue with our initial task. We've discovered a transport vehicle. Your guess was right. Someone really did use our agricultural transport route to convey these originating products somewhere else. Not that much each time. These ones today most likely are the last of them. These ones today? Where are you? We're hidden aboard the transport vehicle right now. I can't risk talking too much. Worried they might hear. Next time we make contact, you'll know where who the thief was. This is too dangerous. Leader, you and Bagpipe, be careful too. Triangle out. Bagpipe, inform Cello ASAP. We're returning to the barracks now. Districts 3 through 9 have fallen. The City Hall, the newspaper, and Good Mary's Hospital are simultaneously under enemy attack. Baron Paulette's wife sent an urgent cable. She's lost contact with her husband since early morning. She's requesting the barracks send help. Colonel, I have something to say. Let her in. I hope you aren't here to give me nonsense, Comandros. As you can see, our enemy is savage. I have no time to contest with you again. Colonel, the enemy is hiding in the agriculture plates. What? That's where they were concealed. On top of that, they're not all in the city. They have even more hands. I knew it. I suggest you send someone fast to evacuate the citizens at the ag plates and carry out emergency decoupling of the central city and those plates ASAP to avoid letting even more of the enemy into the city. I don't need you instructing me on what to do. Colonel, it may not be in our power to prevail if we solely depend on stationed troops and my platoon to cope with enemy forces infiltrating the city. We have to ensure the enemy gets no further reinforcement. You can go. Colonel? It's my business how County Hillock is preserved. In the principal duty that is upholding the security of the Victorian Empire, we should be united. Hill, show her out. Rude. You hear that, Hill? The ag plates. They're hiding in the ag plates. I deduced as much long ago. Who else would open the door for ghosts? Yes, Colonel. The Terrans are assisting them. How are the artillery battalion's preparations? According to plan. The final batch of material will arrive around noon. Good. Have them speed up the remodeling. Every time I even think of those disgusting things bounding around in my city, it has me eager to finish this. Oh yes, Scamandros and her subordinate. The wolf from Londinium is still biting fast and won't let go. You've heard, haven't you? They have a helping hand outside. Give the command. Regardless of the means, we cannot let anyone stand in the way of our plans. Yes, Colonel. As for Scamandros, before we're done, she cannot be left to act freely. I understand. I have realized something, thanks to her talking to. Why were our movements last night at Belton's already known to the enemy? Scamandros. No, it couldn't be. Though she shares that weakness and naivety innate to her kind of nobility, she has a highly secured loyalty to the Empire. Seems rabble is ultimately rabble. Their base nature is always stiff to bend. Within these last few hours, one more thing must be done, and is long overdue.
Doctor, 不用意に目立つことはやめましょう。
A great flame may have burned this land to its end, but I see some soul on the other side of the scales. Leader, we found them. Good. Bring them forth. What are you doing? Let go of me! It was you who tipped off the Victorian army about the meeting? What? How do you know? Wait a minute. It's you? You're the one the chief editor was talking about. You're going to bring about a war. Lead us to throw off our oppressors. Just like they said? No. You'll bring death. Turn our homeland to ruins, just like you're doing now. The source of it all. Everything. It was you! What I will bring is victory only. And you, Saris Kelly, have deeply harmed our people's trust in you. Because of your duplicity, many honest men have fallen into enemy prisons. And due to your portrayal, countless fighters have lost their chance to ever see the glory of victory. You must pay the price for your actions. Did they really die because of what I did? Last night, all those gathering in that room, a huge amount of them sincerely wanted to welcome you. They believed you'd bring us good change. And now, they've been blown apart, scorched to earth just like the street. Is it really me who lit this fire? Shut your mouth, traitor. You feeble, weak defector. How can you understand a master's resolve? Rather than fall into enemies' hands, suffer humiliation and torment, they would welcome their leader's fire with heads high. For the welfare of the Terrans, they had no choice but to sacrifice themselves in the flames of war. Sentence her, leader. Give her the death penalty. The death penalty? Of course, don't you see? Only the deaths of traitors can calm the rage of the warriors. Besides, look at the locals. They want to come closer, but don't dare. They fear us, fear you. There's a chance to make them submit. Once you put this traitor to death, then they'll learn. Nobody betrays Dublin and lives. Trail. Saris Kelly. Have you ever pondered the consequences of betrayal? Maybe I'll die. But I have no regrets. You had to have me dead for wanting to save my family and friends. And that only proves I did the right thing. If no one else stops you, even more blood will stain your hands. You're courageous. I didn't mishear, did I? You praise a traitor for courage? She is one of our fellows too. She wasn't any longer, ever since she chose to stand in the way. What's the point of prating about this, really? If I was her, I wouldn't be asking so much. Words from the condemned should have no effect on you. What if it were my sister? They're all asking it. And yet, I don't like thinking like this. I never liked it. Do it, now. You've got all these eyes on you. The longer you delay, the weaker we look. Who wants to follow a weak leader? How could the people follow a weak enemy army? You didn't give me a choice. This child isn't the first of our fellows I've killed. How young was I then? She had me burn the Victorian merchant who wouldn't sell us bread to death. I forget how I did it. I shut my eyes and lifted a knife. Yet stabbed into only a pile of acrid ashes. And after, more and more ashes came. Just like this child. The braver, the faster they burn. Therese Kelly, and my name as the leader of Dublin, I sentence you to death. I will carry out the execution personally, right here. Seems I'm going to die after all. Leader, you're the leader. Probably no one could stop you, and probably my whole family will die too. But can you tell me? Will we win? Will we reach the day when us Terrans can all live a better life? We will. Good. That's good. At least at this moment, I'm willing to believe. Do you have anything else to say? Fire. I saw the fire from the tip of your lance. Will it hurt badly when I'm burned alive? No, don't tell me. After all, I can't bear to hear. I ask of you, tell my ma and my da, if they can still live after everything's over. I've hidden from them some money in the third drawer by my bed. I wanted to buy my ma a bouquet of flowers for her birthday next month. Tell them, I'm sorry, everyone. I promise you. I don't want to die. I'm scared. Maybe next spring, in the burned soil, a willow might sprout. For Dublin. I've said these words countless times. Every time I do, my chest stirs in burning pain, as if the spear wasn't in my hands, but stabbed into my body. Again and again, I tell myself, life burns easily, and they are all fuel. And I'm no exception. She's dead. That's decent enough. Give the order. Make everyone else know. The traitor's been executed. The next one wants to go in for me. They'll be waiting to crumble like charcoal like her. Yes, sir. As for you, what's wrong with you today? Dragging your heels so hard the soldiers saw. Even thought their leader would be soft on her traitors. Yeah, you can't really be turning soft, can you? It's one girl. You and your fire burned most of the street in a snap yesterday. Yeah, I thought you finally seemed the part a bit, leader. Do I seem the part? Seem what part? I haven't been able to tell what I'm seeing for a long time. Ever since I was little, I've only seen her appearance, her speech, her fire. She had me become this way too. I couldn't do it, so I was bound to hide under her fire's light. She's a million miles off again. Every time I see her looking like that, I just want to get up in her face and scream. Jealous now? Don't give me shit. I just can't stomach seeing the face she puts on. Must be nothing but drain water soap bubbles in that head. Why'd the leader put her in this position? If it weren't for the face she'd born with, she'd be a waste of space. Can't even execute a traitor properly. So you did it for her. She hasn't the capacity to tell herself. Well, I thought it was quite obvious. Before her fire caught, an unseeable rock had already bored through the girl's chest. I just couldn't hold on. All because of this shameless traitor. I broke my back gathering all those rich and powerful supporters. And you know what? Dead. Dust to dust. Farewell. Oh? I didn't think you even had a lick of the pitting type in you. Even a bunch of meat beasts would share some use before they died, right? Well done now, you. Well done. Turned to coke with a bump. Good enough perhaps that they died so simply. Don't forget, that little greedy plan of yours nearly buried us all deep under. I did it for the leader, and Dublin. You can't tell me you don't think she's unsuited. Even if she didn't bring all the people, I could have handled County Hillock fine. And even better. I could have done even better. If the leader could just trust me some more. Unsuited? Well, I would say you're not right. People, well, they're best off understanding, after all. Not to yearn day in and day out about clambering up where they don't belong.
Or else, you know, they miss one tiny thing, trip and fall into all the la-dee-da way down. Bang. And it's flesh and bones everywhere. Are you getting on my case? How could I be? Let's go. You're just pissing yourself off staring at her. Let's not discuss this next step. The bandit, the emulator, the accountant, the toxicologist, the convict, and elocutionist. I don't know what that word is. We sent notice out yesterday, so gauging the time, they should all have arrived. The city hall is ours now. We've got quite a few VIPs and nobility under control too. But still not enough. We need to have County Hillock totally occupied before the leader gets here. Ugh. Keep biting and you'll clean your nail off before you know it. Much bloody appreciated. When it happens, don't you come begging me in tears to paint you a new design. Whenever I ever cried in front of you? That's not like letting the credit go to others. Alright. You think I don't know you? You're one of the first to start following the leader. You ought to set your sights a bit farther some. One single hillock, and you're in this frenzy of a state. I don't even think it's embarrassing. You mean... Once things are all done here, the leader needs someone to run a trip to Londinium in her stead. Say that sooner! Quick! Let's get going! I need County Hillock one within half a day. Each one of them has their own greed inside, wild and wondrously formed, and not even the fiercest fire could burn them all through. So what about mine? I only want to hide. Yet, does a shadow have the right to flee? Leader. Madam Harmony is inviting you to hold the meeting. Do I have to go? Madam did say, if you really didn't want to go, they can respect your wishes. Respect? How kind of her. Soldier, go and tell them. Carry it all out according to plan. They know their own duty. They don't need me pushing them. As for me, I need to think in peace. Order your people to keep proper watch, and let nobody disturb me. Yes, leader. I need a little time. What is this? In the ruins of the village, I found a piece of paper. It was fragile, very much so. All four corners charred black, and as I picked it up, half fell to ash, and sadly, only half the words were left upon it. Why should I lose heart? A great flame may have burned the whole land to its end. But I see someone's soul on the other side of the scales. It was a poem, a verse missing its beginning. These words seemed freshly written, the ink still not naturally set, before fire scorched it dry. Yes, my fire. Hang on a second, let me read that again. Why should I lose heart? A great flame may have burned the whole land to its end, but I see someone's soul on the other side of the scales. This is probably the end of the poem of that guy that just died, the poet. I don't remember what the start was. But that's I don't know, that almost seems to be saying that like he sees hope. My soul. Okay. There is evil taking place, and the innocent die for an ideal. Strange stone statues have appeared on the battlefield, rising silently above the ruins. Hey? Alright, so the maps will show you where the towers are, yeah? If there are any. Okay, so in this case, there's no towers. But there's some strange stone statues. Right then. Map looks awfully similar to one we saw before. Like one of the previous chapters. It's just like the opposite way around. positioning is quite annoying though. Okay. Red Blaze. Blood Rock. Skill 2.
今の私は
And
ロデス
Kelsey.
のオペレーターに過ぎない。あなたの
Ash
指
and
揮
Project
に
Red is
従う
probably fine. I'll bring Rosemontes. You know what? I'll bring Rosemontes.
分かってる。私が
Let's
オ
go
ペ
with
レ
that.
ーターのみんなを守るよ。絶対に。
I didn't even check the level. Eh, it should be low enough. I'm back. I found some bread and clean water. Craig's been running around most of the night. He needs to fill up his stomach. What's wrong with everyone? What happened? It's her. She's the one who tipped the Victorian army off. She killed Saris. What are you talking about? Saris. What happened to Saris? You're asking? She's dead. You black-hearted Victorian soldier. You were close to her just so you could pluck intel from her own mouth, didn't you? And now she's been executed. Are you happy? I never even thought. How could this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Saris. Save your tears. You have no right to be sad for her. You have no right to be standing here. I was sincere with her, always. Sincere, a Victorian soldier, telling us Taryn's sincerity. What a joke for the ages. Are we all countrymen? Countrymen? What do you know of our country? Have you eaten the grains we eat, spoken the language you speak, felt the pain we feel? But I've always wanted to help you. Don't come any closer. Put down your flag. You're not calling for backup on us. I don't want to. I wasn't. Get out of our land. Never again will the home of Terrans be Victoria's insane. You want me gone? We've got no choice. You saw how I never even did any wrong, and yet none of you would just let me go. I think Ronan was right. We have a chance now. If we can just win, then nobody will ever come hassling me or Craig again. Craig, do you? We don't need your... A stone? Have you seen the looks on their eyes before? In their eyes, no matter how you behave, we aren't the same kind. So it was me who never figured it out. I should go. Damn, that's sad. The troops are retreating in defeat. Over half the blocks in the city will be very soon fall into the Spectre Force's hands. How'd they break so quick? I was thinking, even if their organization and training is rock bottom level, at least they could hold out until tomorrow morning. You noticed how that squad from the barracks behaved just now, didn't you? I saw it. They were holding the steam together. Now once the enemy came, they all ran for the rear in the flash. It would have been useless no matter how we held out. They seem to have completely lost the will to fight. That might be it. After all, it was a situation just now. The enemy shows up, the residents in refuge all cheer for him and open the gates in. Any soldier would be a little deflated watching a scene like that. But Colonel Hamilton doesn't seem in any way like the kind who gives up this easily. He especially values County Hillock. The barracks might be at a disadvantage right now, but it didn't seem to be in any chaos at all when they retreated. they still had firm organization. I can only believe that this present state still falls into the Colonel's plans. He has some other intent in this war situation. Clusters our forces are County Kevin's barracks. If we send out the signal for help, they will get here by evening soonest. Assuming they received the signal in the first place. Worried about problems with the comm system? It's our 3rd day since coming here, and we still haven't received any news from Londinium. County Hillock is like a lone island at this moment. No problem. Just a few grenades and a wee squad of mixed forces. I'll sort it out. The street's still safe for the time being. Bagpipe, remember in training when you just joined us, I gave you 2 hours of weighted handstand push-ups as a punishment. Of course I'd never forget, leader. Wasn't much of a bad punishment as far as I'm concerned, but for a while, I really thought you didn't like me too much. I never told you why. Actually, it was because you told me as you were pouring in. You'd stuffed minced pudding and blackets into marching bag. Eh? That's a hometown treat. It's good, honest. You said much the same at the time. On the day of the solo cross-country test, you were already starving when you came back, and you obviously kept food in your bag, but you still wouldn't eat it. Couldn't really bear to. I was going to have it as a reward for myself once the training was over. Scuff it down at the happiest moment. I once maintained that a person too attached to her home, unable to surmount the past, could not become a good officer. So, though your grades at Royal Guard were exceptional, and Instructor Slim spared no effort in recommending you to me, I still had doubts as to your potential. So that's what it was. But you've been awful nice to me since. You proved yourself. I gradually came to understand. It's only because you have an indestructible attachment in you that you could become who you are today. A most excellent Victorian soldier. Someone to surpass me. Bagpipe, what I say next, you need to listen well. We have to give up on this block. I'm about to take Cello's group to a comms base in the northeast corner. We're hoping he hasn't been occupied by the Spectre Force yet. And you, go immediately into the contact station, find a messenger, and ensure you find them a way out of the city too. If there's already no way yet left, then make one. Bagpipe, I order you. Shy at no cost. You have to relay out what's happened in County Hillock. Damn it. The others are all with the leader doing more meaningful things, and I get the rotten luck of sweeping up here. Funny now that I think about it. There's fighting going all over. Why would the leader insist I sweep cleaning around the statue? Who is it? What are you grabbing at me for? Is this where Saris died? Saris? You mean the traitor leader executed? Yeah, it was all her fault. She's dead. And you want me here bloody sweeping up these ashes? You mean what you're sweeping is? Rubbish. Nothing more. No. She was a good girl. To her family, to her friends. She was so warm. She gave everything for this city. What did she even do wrong? She teared up at just reading romance novels. She'd never have it in her to harm anyone. But what in the world's wrong with you? Do you sympathize with this traitor? Just who are you? She's not called traitor. Her name's Saris. She shouldn't be lying here so alone. I'm taking her back home. You've got to screw loose. I'm leaving. What's happening over there? Sir, there's someone strange crouching going on about taking the traitor home. Think she might be an enemy as well. And a traitor too. Alright, good on you for reporting. Hey, who are you? Saris, maybe you were wrong, and so was I. You used your life to protect those people, and they didn't even care that you did. And they welcomed the rioters too. The way this city's turned out now, They're not that innocent at all. Are you from the other side? The other side? I don't know anymore. Which side I'm even stood on. Don't move! Any more and your skull is... Dealt with yet another few. Rabelson dregs. I'll take as many as I can to, on the street, on the retreat. Hey, River over there. Have you seen more of them about? Dregs. Calling Saris rubbish. Of course they're dregs. They just went running that way. We'll head right over. It seemed as if I heard the residents' shrieks, and seemed too as if I'd heard nothing at all. I only thought of bringing Saris away, but no matter how I tried to put the strength in my fingers, the ash would still slip and fall through the cracks. Saris. A hand reached out to me. Time to get clear-eyed, Jane. Here, lemon tea. Warm up. If you want to cry, just let it out. I can't get the tears out. I can feel your anger. Do you hate them? Perhaps. You got these soldiers to grab a tyrant who supports the riots. That make you feel any better? No. Maybe I hate myself even more. If I didn't hand that slip over, Saris wouldn't have died, would she? Well, all I wanted to stop a bigger conflict. I thought, so long as I stood up, I could change. We won't call it fate if it always went how we wanted. Jane, can I tell you a story? Go on, I'll try to listen. I'll keep it short. Decades ago, when I was about your age, and maybe a bit older, back when I worked for the church. You don't seem a thing like those Laterano clerics. Years and experience are pretty good at changing a person. They had me arbitrating a war. Who the sides were, or why they were fighting, that's not important anymore. The parties responsible for getting the ball rolling are probably all dust anyway. I just remember, there was a city asking for my help. I told them to lay their weapons down. I was ready to be their go-between, and off I went for peace talks with the general from the side sieging the place. The people in the city really weren't up for it, and the whole surrendering to tyranny thing. So I took some drastic measures to get them talking, but we still never came to an agreement in the end. I gave up hope and left, bringing with me just a few who were willing to quit fighting. But the second day after I left, the city was breached. Pretty much everyone who stayed ended up dead. I believe a good chunk of them all thought, nearing death's door, I'd still come and protect them in the end, but I didn't. Looking back, I guess I was on the other side. I was the sinister pretender who had given them hope, gotten them massacred. But you're not. You sure? Who can say? After that, I renounced my appointment as a cardinal and left Laterano. It sounds like you tried your best. Really? What if I'd kept at it? Tried harder to stop the massacre that was coming? Then you probably couldn't save a single one. Or maybe I shouldn't have gone there with the unrealistic hopes in the first place. Maybe I should have walked up and put a bullet in the head of the brute about to butcher an entire city. Wouldn't that have other consequences? No one could tell you the consequences of opening fire before you do it. But still, are you telling me you'd stand by and watch? Just let evil happen over and over and over again? I wouldn't. You're right. No matter how I keep questioning myself, I don't regret it at all. Bagpipe, I hope you can still make it. Triangle? You came in at the right time. I'm about to dash for a communications center position, not far from here. You don't have to enter the city. We'll rendezvous directly at the outskirts. Leader. What happened to you? You sound in awful shape. Were you wounded? Not a big issue. Forget it. It's a little big. But no need to fuss about me. Leader, I don't have much time. We definitely found what we were looking for. These Originium products were sent to the artillery battalion. Artillery battalion? The barracks one? Yes, absolutely. We're in here right now. The barracks have already been breached by the Spectre Force? To be honest, I don't know. Another thing you need to know. The Originium products we found had all gone through modification. What kind of modification? I only came by a part of it. The structures aren't whole. Someone's taken out the parts with active Originium. Do you still remember the serial bombing case at Stockton? The offending group created a huge amount of incompletely combusting bombs and caused grave Originium dust pollution in the core district in retaliation against the government. Right. You get what I mean. They have us surrounded. We're out of luck hiding. And Snare? The others? Snare's next to me. There's a bolt clean through her heart. She went without too much pain, fortunately. Base and Mandolin are still in the warehouse. Sorry I couldn't bring them. You did all you could. You're a fine leader. Am I then? Surely not as good as you, leader. These hostiles, they're bizarre. These weapons just like ours. And on top of that, I can hear familiar callouts. Just who is our enemy? That's not important, Triangle. You will come back alive for me. You hear that? This is an order. Got it, leader. I'll keep it in mind. Fuck. What's that? Filmkeeper Grotesque Refraction. Alright. After first defeat, temporarily transforms into a stone statue with extremely high defense. Then revives as an aerial unit. What? Alright then. Alright then. Good luck, have fun. Dies as a statue with extremely high defense, then revives into an aerial unit. That's that does not sound good.
ヘッドセットのチェックは済んだ。主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
Second?
Arts unit チャージ中。本気で行くよ。モンスター、私に続け。
問題ないよ。即戦即決。
今から起きることを見たくないなら離れてて。こっちを見ないでね。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
ここは私に任せろ。
あなたのこと覚えておくつもりはないよ。
問題ないよ。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
あなたが死なない死なせないように気をつける。
こちらチェン、いつでも指示をくれ。敵を死認したそいつらを逃がすな。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。自分のための戦いは
演者はセリフの傀儡だ。では夜の帳に潜り込むとしよう。罪人は罰を受けるべきだ。ああ。
あなたのこと覚えておくつもりはないよ。
Oh man, that damage though. What the fuck, Chen?
あなたのこと覚えておくつもりはないよ。
That's gonna be a problem at higher levels.
命令を出して誰かがやらないといけないことがある。私にしかできないことがある。
ああ。
Like, damn it.
君です。簡単だ。
私は闇より現れる。
ふう、今回もこの制服に恥じない戦いができたね。
Okay. Is this map the best one to farm these things out now? The Loxic coals, I think. I think that's what they're called, right? Yeah. I'll check it out later. 9:10. To purge the shadows that creep into every corner, the city is forced to tear apart its own flesh. We got pillars and devices. Alright. Okay. That's an interesting enemy. Interesting gimmick. So this thing is basically like really tanky. Okay. Really tanky, and it's got high resist too. We have 2 blue boxes, 1 red box. It doesn't look like we can cut their pathway off. Because the only pathway I can technically cut off is this way or this way. Doing it this way, it won't block this. This way, it won't block this. I can't do it this way because no deployable tile here. So I have to split my forces in two, I think. That's annoying. Never like doing that. What if you break onto a range tile, but break this going this way? Does that stop it? Or does that become undeployable? Huh. We'll try that. Hopefully it blocks this off. If it blocks this off, that means they have to walk around this way. Which I guess that's fine. It means our clutch point will be over here. Which can handle. Okay. Well, I'll go with what I have anyway. This is fine. Yeah. I'll switch Blaze out. Or should I keep Blaze in? Let's switch up Mudrock. No, let's switch up Blaze. Just Blaze with Thorns. Yeah. Cool. Oh, straight into battle. Okay. I only have one bomb anyway. Sure. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it doesn't cover the range tile, but it will block off the ground tile. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. Okay. Question is, how do I do this? I think we'll put Mudrock here. We'll put Monster here. Yeah. So Mudrock's gonna go here. Monster's gonna go here. And Kelsey is gonna go here. Or here. Alright. I can put Pelopsis anywhere. I might put Pelopsis here, so that I have another range tile over here. More coverage. Put Kelsey down. Okay. We'll pop Thorns here. How awkward the range is.
今から起きることを見たくないなら離れてて孤独ない果てさ
即戦即決
わあ見ちゃうところだった
問題ないよ
ここは私に任せろ。
命令を動き回るなそうすればお互い手間が省けるだ
Retreat that. Interesting map design. Yeah, that's really cool. I like this. Come on, hurry up. All right, you know what? I'll even chuck this down.
歌え歌え歌え
Holy shit, that's a lot.
敵を死にした。
最適な不時刻の果てさ
こちらチェン。
分かったお前の攻撃は想定の通りだ
あなたのこと覚えておくつもりはないよ最適な不時刻の果てさ
Very interesting. Anyways. Given I'm here, all of you can come out now. Lieutenant. How are my people? Your subordinates are here. Rest assured, they're only unconscious. I don't mean Cello's group. You know who I mean. Don't push me, or it won't be my shield against your chin. If you're going to draw your sword, you'll be attacking a colleague. Colleague? At what point since the moment we entered County Hillock have you ever treated us as colleagues? Answer me! Even supposing you cut my throat here, you can't alter the Colonel's decision. Is that so? You've never heard the degree of what Tempest platoon soldiers can do, have you? How many did Triangle cost you? Half your own company? It's just me alone here, but I guarantee you, you won't want to know how long it takes for me to put you all to rights. Lay down your weapons! Or else, we'll kill her on the spot! Kill her. I mean it! Make one move, and my crossbow's shooting straight through her neck! Alright. You in. Subdue her! Quickly, together now! We can't let her touch her sword and shoot again! Phil, you tell Hamilton. Victoria's ashamed of him. The Colonel has no need whatsoever for Victoria's gratitude. That's what happened? That's fucked. I mean, although no friends. Are they all nice and pretty? Yes, lass. It's all in here. Wonderful. I see Oliver's done it. All done with the comms too. Collaborating businesses have received notice. As per the agreement clauses, they can either seek an office in another city nearby or terminate the contract. Looking at it, there aren't losses for us to sneeze at. Rhodes Island isn't the only company taking a hit in the Chaos of War. Sure, no way around that. I just look at the chairs and tables in here, and there's a twinge in my heart. This place of ours is still empty, back when I first came to County Hillock. A little early for separation anxiety, Oliver. How do you know we won't be right back, huh? You're right. I hope the city can return to old peaceful every day soon enough. Storehouse medications inventory finished. I need you to ration out these meds. Each one of you needs to bring enough emergency medication. Make sure everyone makes it out smoothly to the closest branch office. There's still a lot left over sharing like that. There'll be some pressure if we take it all. We don't have that many hands after all. Shredder's quiet as ever. I can tell. You have your own ideas. The people in the city, they need medicines. Turns out I think so. If this war scales up, everything's going to be in short supply, especially neuropathy painkillers and suppressants that need to be taken long term. You must have a list of hospitals in the area. Already sorted. Think of a way to get it to them. No matter who these organizations serve, get as much as you can to all of them. And don't forget the little alley clinics. Plenty of them out there without science, but a lot of our friends around here rely on them. Lass, is this really proper? We never bypass local healthcare, directly providing medical organizations and health individuals with pharmaceuticals. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And it's not like a hospital is going to refuse an anonymous donation from concerned citizens, right? True. So you've got it all figured out, eh? But who'll take charge of sending it? The people around all know where Rhodes Island is. I will. I can help shred up parcel the medicine, then I'll deliver it. Jane, you all better? My wounds aren't bleeding anymore. You know I'm not asking about the wounds. I didn't want to be tucked alone in a corner crying while you all were all busting about. Glad you can help, but we've got a lot of meds here. Please, trust Aviva now. I just don't want a Rhodes Island work getting in the way of your own plans. It's alright. From here to the zone of battle, there just so happens to be plenty of hospitals and clinics along the way. Once I'm done delivering, I'll rejoin you. Just a little left. We'll be done with wrapping in no time. Then it's about time we got on our way. As Outcast speaks, she draws a revolver from the holster at her side. Whoa, that's your gun? That it is. For a Sancta, pre-op prep's only gonna complete once your gun's loaded. Does it look like your chamber's full? Under normal circumstances, 5 rounds is enough to do the trick. When I was back at the land ship and ate with Barty's group, I heard a lot of stories from the field about you. You once took down 3 Colombian bandits with a single bullet, and used 3 to scatter a whole mercenary team. Damn. If I had to guess, there wouldn't be an enemy out there with 6 straight shots? Can't say for sure. After all, there's always a bigger beast. But I made a promise to someone that I'd never fire a 6th round lightly, because we made a bet. I can't help but be curious. What kind of bet would make someone like you change up how you work? That's a long story. The short version is that a friend of mine tried every way under the sun to show me an easy retirement. And I always had a feeling that even if I retired for real, someone like me just couldn't live peaceful. Like right now. I never imagined County Hillock could turn so restless. It was just a day or 2 ago. We were all huddled together playing cards and drinking tea. It's called bro code, silent bro code. A lot of times, situations like this color the sky, shifting on and on. If it's up to me, I'd sure like this retreat operation to go nice and quiet like. Best case scenario, I don't even need to fire 1 round. Us, it's all ready. Friends, it's time to go say goodbye. Janie, you don't need to be so sad, Uncle Oliver. I trust in what Outcast says. We can surely see each other again. Jane, be careful. I will, Shredder. Love you too. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Oh, did I hear thunder? It'll be raining soon enough. No. Something's not right about that sound. Jane, stay inside for now. Mr. Chef. Mr. Chef, are you here? Yes, I'm here. Stop with the banging. There's too much black at our office door. Can't stand up to knocks. Okay, good. You're still here. Here's the thing. I need a messenger. We've got important information I need sending out. Yeah, I understand. Fancy that. I've got something to give you too. Eh? What's this? A piece of paper? It's a list of station officers. The one named Lewis Kelly. He just handed it to me. Captain Kelly? How did he get in touch with you? Relax. He's got no clue who I am. It was only because I was the last person he ran into. I was going to go poke around for the latest. Still remember my actual job after all. Didn't imagine I'd run into the troops arresting him. Arresting him? You mean Captain Kelly's been arrested by his own? They said he was harboring Europathics. But that can't be right. His son passed from Europathy a few months ago. The whole city knows that. First thing he did was report the news his son got ill. These people, using such a tragic illness as an excuse? That's beyond shameless. Not just once or twice either. For people wanting to use any form of discrimination as a front, it's true. Europathy is especially good pretense. Just take this time. The troops are weeding out any inside people born Terran. Officers or soldiers, as long as they were kindred with Terrans in some way, were stripped overnight of any right to act freely. Clearing out the barracks, Terrans? Wartime press for people. I've got an awful feeling about this already. So, Captain Kelly slipped me this like his life depended on it. Wanted me to give it to the soldier not from this barracks, who's constantly been hanging around here as of late. Mr. Chef, it's the proof the barracks are making illegal originium weapons. What? Hamilton's lost his mind. I want you to find a trustworthy messenger. Give him this paper and our report about the Spectre Force birth to be treated as vital intelligence and taken out of County Hillock straight away. This is the captain's endeavor in its final moment. You cannot waste it. Can't do that. This information is too important. We can't rely on a civilian messenger. How about this instead? Miss, I'll make the trip myself. Mr. Chef, you're a messenger too? Don't forget, passing on information is part of us Lamplighter's profession too. And finally, I can take on a decent assignment at long last. Excitement's got my hands and legs shaking. Wait, hold on. There's some sound outside. It's lightning, isn't it? I'm feeling doubtful about that. It's fine. I've been here in County Hillock like how many years now? Weather changes when it wants to. Used to it at this point. A little lightning and raining can't hold me back. I'm off. The messenger charges into the recess of the street with nary a look back. On his head, a hard rain is pouring down, and the thunder gradually nears, getting concentrated, louder. This isn't lightning. Mr. Chef. This is the bombardment. Oh boy. The messenger isn't in time to hear her words. Countless shells come down with the rain, exploding the moment they contact the grounds and the walls. The blast waves tear effortlessly through the gel material, blisteringly and ferociously melting the metal makeup. But the more fearsome thing takes advantage of the illness that bores beneath the city's muscle and bone. Incomplete combustion sees immense formation of originium crystal, solidifying dense within the open wounds of streets and buildings, as if in the dirty rain, identically and rapidly, bloom pure black flowers. Whoa, bioterrorism? Fuck. They do it now on purpose? Fuck. Shit, that's brutal. Who was the bombardment by again? By the Spectre Force, wasn't it? Shit. We strive to take back the city, but will the ghosts go easily? Okay, okay. These guys go in here, they come out here. Alright. These guys come out here. How the fuck do they survive? And they come here. Do they have jetpacks? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Man, I hate having to lane look like this. Okay. How do I do this? Not much range space here. I mean, I can have range units here, like sharing space both sides. Like Rosmontes can literally sit in the middle and hit both sides. I guess Kelsey goes here, facing this way. Monster probably sits here. Okay. Those monsters can sit here. Someone else can sit here as well. Chen, maybe? There's no point. Be very hard to use Chen that way. Could have Chen facing this way, and that's probably fine too. Yeah, it's probably fine. Maybe we could have like Philopsis facing this way or something. Then a range unit. Yeah, maybe Rosa facing this way. Or levels this? E160. I don't think I need to think too hard about this one. This one should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. Bring the same team.
Hunting 始める。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
問題ないよ。
総員3回。アーツユニットチャージ中。
You go that way. Oh, Bronze goes this way then, I guess.
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
指定の座標に到着。わあ、みんなこっち来て。
問題ないよ。これで分かったでしょ。
今から起きることを見たくないなら離れてて。こっちを見ないでね。戦場、それは変わらないもの。わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日も
Flying soldier? Wow. Oh, that's right. They literally have jetpacks. I didn't see what they do though.
命令を無駄だ
Doesn't know. Oh, bro, if these guys fly straight here. Oh, that's fucked. Oh, don't do that.
信号は安定
No.
戦場で
Oh, fuck, this castle's behind too.
信号は安定いつでも行けるよ
Bro. Oh, fuck. No, that's Okay, as long as you don't fly this way, that's fine. I know Rosmontes can't hit that though, so I will do this.
Let's go. Get clear.
私の声に応える。わあ、全然ところだった。
Bitch.
私の声を歌う
Fly me to the moon.
ああ
Ready to go. Watch for the blast. Ready to go.
私のために歌え歌え歌え無駄だ
あなたは死なない。死なせないように気をつける。
ああでは夜の帳に潜り込むとしよう
Yeah, I was right. So Rosmontes doesn't hit these guys. They treat it as flying.
Ready to go.
Which is fine. I can deal with them with
Ready
Ash.
to go.
私の声に応
聞け私の声を歌う
I wish I'd have played Mudrock last. Because they hit Ash otherwise.
I'm all stocked up. Watch for the blast. I'm all stocked up.
える。連綿たる山に取られ。早く。
鏡に映り小野な顔が見えるか
Yeah, okay. That's alright. As long as those flying dudes fly like directly to the box.
必要な組織
That's
サンプル
fine.
の採取を開始する。
Okay. I don't want the CM for letters. Enemies specifically increase movement speed. Okay, that might be a little annoying. Eliminate one, and there are even more. The enemy pours forth endlessly, only the city itself seeming to pay the price. Caterpillar, demolition device, active originium. Deploy on it, and enemies who have passed it with the originium tile. Oh. Okay. We have one blue box. Oh, you know which one we're toppling over? This one. This one goes this way. Okay. So it will open up this hole. Do we want them to walk in through the originium? Push this one this way. Then they'll walk through it from here. Oh, but these guys won't walk through it then. I don't think I have a choice, do I? Ah, okay. Oh, but I can't push this one this way. It won't go this way. It could go this way. But why would I put it that way? I don't get it. That one looks like a bait. No matter what I do, I think these guys just gonna walk this way. I don't think I can get them to walk into the Regium. Oh, if I push this one this way, it blocks off here. And they have to walk here or here. Which I can push this one this way. No, push this one this way. I don't know if they walk through. No, they don't walk through these, do they? Yeah, they don't walk through those. So I've just pushed this one this way. Push this one that way. Fuck. Too much thinking. My brain hurts. Question is, I can do that, but how do I deploy and kill them? How do I hold them off? Doesn't seem like I can use many ranged units here. This is E160. Do I even want them to go through the Ojunium? Because if I can force them to walk through the Ojunium and come through this side. Yeah, so if I push this tile over here, push this tile over that way. So I'll go through this side. But I want these guys to go through this as well. So push this one this way. Okay. I have to push this one this way. Right. So I need to block this one off. So if I push that one down. How do you make this one walk this way? How do you make this everyone from this box walk through the tile? I don't know. Maybe I just don't. It's probably easier if I just don't. Then I can hold up here. I'll force these guys through this way. And I'll hold up here. Yeah, I just don't hold the original tile. It's kind of annoying thinking about it. And then I have enough range tiles to like do this stuff, so yeah. Let's go with the same team. Oh yeah, update,
Doctor.
update.
元気がいいじゃないか。
Let me do this. Is everyone okay? We took cover in time. Thanks for the warning. JD, what about you? You're in one piece? I'm okay. Outcast covered me proper. But what happened outside? I hear lots of screaming. And the children. Jane, don't go outside yet. All of you, stay low and stay in cover. Get away from the windows. An explosion of this scale always comes in waves. Ah, my leg! The bookshelf's got my leg pinned. Will, give Fred a hand. Thanks, mate. I can move now. Are you bleeding anyway? I'm fine. Just a little bit. Do I have a first aid kit? Take the acute infection inhibitor right now. Huh? Lass, I got a gash on my leg because of a splinter, that's all. No, you don't get it. Right now, you're at the highest possible level of infection risk. Do you see the black crystal that smashed through the window? Oh, my god. Hey. Is that active originium? That it is. You mean all the black stuff that's blackening the streets? All of it? I'm afraid so. I can't believe it. Doesn't this mean the whole city's in terrible danger? Damn it! Lass, we gotta hurry and rescue the townsfolk. We're short on time, but we need to save as many as we can. Any objections? I figured Olivia would raise his hand. Mock me all you want later, but get your ass moving now and get that first aid kit packed. Fred, you're hurt. Stay here and coordinate with the rest of us. Will, go home and check on your parents. I can go with the rest of you. Don't be an idiot, boyo. Family's more important than work. Bring some medicine with you, and check on your neighbors once you're done helping your family. Thank you, boss. Shut up, old mucker. Looks like you and I got a few more streaks to take. Don't forget about me, Oliver. May only be a temporary arrangement, but I am an operator on your wing nonetheless. Lass, don't be absurd. I'm being serious. Leave District 10 and its surroundings to me. That's the epicenter. It's way too dangerous. Do we have a choice? Give me a temporary set of comms too. We'll give each other progress reports. I'm going to. Janie, this rescue up's not a playdate. And you have not gone through training like the rest of us. You don't need to put yourself in harm's way. Whose bloody idea was it to dump all this active originium in the town anyway? They've got to be out of their minds! They bombed so much land in a short period of time. Whoever planned this attack must have at least 10 brand new ground suppression howitzers. Doesn't make sense. Must have? Okay. That much artillery. I watched the battle over the past 2 days from afar, and there are some formidable casters among the so-called rioters. That gives their force a certain degree of stealth capability. But that's not enough to hide so much material coming into town, especially not from the garrison's watchful eyes. And they're not stupid enough to point their cannons at a city block they finally managed to bring under their control. As if they blow up all their locals, their own men included. You mean... Jane, you know the answer. No, it can't be. You mean our men annihilated a city block? It was us who killed all those townfolk, condemned countless more to death by eripathy? It's the barracks. They know they can't win a war with the Terrans on the other side. With no way to tell friend from foe, they'll take them all down in one shot, even the common folk. And they use the dirty bomb precisely because it saves them the trouble later on. The infected get rounded up. And that gives them the most righteous excuse to dispose of the Terrans. They used the people as a tool like that. Isn't the Victorian army meant to protect its citizens? You're agitated. I can tell. It's because you've got a kind heart that most soldiers lack. Over the last few centuries, the Victorian army has trampled all kinds of nations and peoples across the world. And it was never out of the goodness of their hearts. Now I see why the townsfolk thought the rioters were in the right. but they're just as ready to use innocent lives for their own gain. They've got different masks on, but the faces under them are just as ugly. What's the difference? Then, is Rhodes Island the only side doing what's right? How well do you know Rhodes Island? I trust Uncle Oliver and everyone else here. I've known to trust you ever since the day we met. And how well do you know me? Lass, why be so intense? JD here needs some time to take this all in. It's okay, Uncle Oliver. I know what Outcast is trying to tell me. I really am thankful you took me in when I had nowhere to go. I really am still confused. Whenever I pick a side, someone tells me I don't belong. But at least for the time being, I know what I have to do. Please let me come with you. I want to help the injured outside as best as I can. Even if some of them were throwing rocks at you, chasing you away just a minute ago. It's just as you said. I can't stand by and watch evil happen over and over. This has nothing to do with what side I choose. You hear that, Oliver? You're the officer in charge of County Hillock. Will you let Jane Willow join our ranks, if temporarily? I've got no problem with that. We've got all the first aid kits packed. Jenny, you can come with any one of us. I'm going to the central block too. So you're going to Lass? I thought you'd be scared of her after all that just now. Huh? Nothing? If everyone's ready, let's go. Remember, your own safety comes first. You've got lots of contaminated ground to look out for, and enemies to keep in mind too. Given the situation, forces on either side won't be too friendly to us. Mr. Chef! Mr. Chef! Where to start? We've got wounded everywhere! No, I have to find Chef. He should be around here. I need to get him out of town. What's got my leg? Hostile? You're out like a light. No threat to me. There. Let me move this rock that's got your leg pinned first. There we go. Oh, it's all mush. And these black crystals. Look serious. Kill me! I can't be infected. Dirty. I mustn't be sullied like that. Oh, weesh. Nothing wrong with hanging there for living another day, is there? You don't get it. This is a fate worse than death. Alright, I don't get it. Fine then. I'm looking for someone. No one's got help for you now. Mr. Chef! Mr. What are you tying my leg for this time? This apron! Mr. Chef! Rock Crush Chef too. No wonder I couldn't find him. Intel's still here. He tried his best to protect it till the very end. I can tell. Mr. McMartin, I don't know your real name, but I remember you for what you've done. Rest in peace, our friend in arms. Your bravery won't go to waste. And you, I need to thank you, Ageless Hostile. Should give you what you want, but I can tell. Be gone soon even if I don't do a thing. Any last words? The leader. You're about to peg out and your leader's what comes to mind? We will give rise to a fire rebirth. What are you looking at? More and more enemies are pouring in through the ruins. Reinforcements? The cannons didn't do a thing. Captain, not gonna be in danger. I need to regroup with them. My mission's a failure. In that case, taking the communication centers out. Our last chance.
Oh. Okay.
I only get one bomb.
標の DMA 設定を適用しています。
Okay.
少々お待ちください。
That means I need to attack these things now. Wait. This one has to go this way. Oh, the bomb was for this. I get it.
わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
Nope, bagpipe. Go there.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ、波状棒とともに参る。
Where am I gonna put Elysium? I want to crush this way. So Elysium goes here.
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。
生命を救済しうるは慈しみ。
いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
待機中。
Okay. There are Pupilopsis. Think here.
アーツユニットチャージ中。
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
わあ、みんなこっち来て。おかげから早く。
Oh shit.
鏡に映り潮の
Oh, you bitch.
見えるか？
Oh no.
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
No. Okay, okay, okay. That fucking move fast. Shit. Alright.
応戦は僕が守るから。ドクターは早く撤退命令を。
命令に従い出撃。
Here's what we do. Yeah. Okay. Myrtle goes here.
ドクター、ここっていい？
Then that. Okay. Bomb goes this way. Place bagpipe here.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ、波状棒とともに参る。
相手のターゲットは誰かな。信号は安定。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
アーツユニットチャージ中。待機中。生命を救済しうるに本気で行くよ。うわ、そういうところだった。
演者はセリフの傀儡だ。
待機中。
信号は安定。これで分かったでしょ。
Good. Now we can get started.
deは夜の帳に潜り込むとしよう。時間をかけるつもりはない。
自分のための戦いは。
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
I misplaced my mudrock placement.
連綿たる山々となれ。
Oi, you bitch. How dare you?
Let's go.
How dare you?
土が私の意志に応えてくれる。今から起きることを見たくないなら離れてて。こっちを見ないで。
いい位置だ。
状況は早く。
When did that happen?
簡単だ。
Was that me?
罪人は罰を受けるべきだ。
It's gonna be all kinds of fucked.
みんな助けに来た。本気で行くよ。
敵を死に時間には限りがあるんだ。
命令を動き回る。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだ。
Right. This should be fine. Oh, these guys are here too.
状況は戦場。それは変わらないもの。
こちらチェン。いつでも指示をくれ。
Whoa.
連綿たる山々となる。
Those monsters died.
こちらチェン。火力で一気に制圧する。
最適の不時着の果たす。
Okay.
いい連携だったね。ハイタッチしようか。
Power of levels. Positioning. Alright. Okay. This is that guy's BRB. Bathroom break. What the fuck, Epon? Have you ever gone to Netflix to find a show, but the show you have doesn't pop up? God damn it. Anyways. Let's jump into the next one. Even if it must cross our raging inferno, Rhodes Island will not abandon a single infected who needs help. Alrighty then. And no blocks this time. So this is straight up block 2 lanes. Hold 2 lanes. Okay. Okay. So they added this for spawn camping if you want to. Huh. Use thong. What the heck's thong? What do you mean thorns? Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up using thorns. C170. Doesn't look hard. Should be fine. Should be fine just to go with this, really. I don't really see any need to change teams. Don't think thongs will help. Slap you with my thongs. Alright, let's go.
みんな助けに来たよ。本気で行くよ。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の元へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。これで
みんな安心して戦って。
Okay.
私がついてるから。
Where's Pipe Bag? Yeah. She's got a costume on, so it looks a little different. Hey, thanks for the follow. Okay, enjoy your stay. Question is placement. How do I do placement here? I said Aiki? I don't know how to pronounce your name. have people called you IKEA enough? Kind of annoying because there's not many range tiles I can use that would be in a medic's range. I guess I do this right. I put Kelsey here. If I put Kelsey here, she can cover Thorn's monster. Whoever is here. Shoot your sanity pot. But yeah, I know Thorn's range. His range is pretty busted. I'm more trying to think of coverage for the map in terms of like medic location.
指定の座標に到着
Kind of need to like cover that. That's all.
ロックオン
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろ
みんなこっち来てビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒と共にマイル
う。問題ないよ。これで分かったでしょ。
始まる
It's okay. You know, perfectly understandable if you have a thing
こ
for
こは私
thorns.
に任せろ
本気で行くよ
You're not the only one. I'm not saying me, but I've seen others. I leave the lobster alone. I just left her there. I don't know, because like she covers this tile at least, I guess. So in retrospect, I should have had her facing here. So yeah, I didn't think about that. I didn't even know what this guy is.
問題ないよ。
Okay.
Let's go
命令を無駄だ。
待機中思考を明晰にするは戦術ご指示を自分のための戦いを第一こそ
Whoa! What's that? What's that? Okay. I haven't seen that before. Same from Farm and Wafa. I'll place monster when I need to. It's okay. I don't need to.
Ready to go Target spotted Ready to go
Oh, he explodes! The jerk!
私の声に応える 連綿たる山々となれ
I'm all stocked up Clear Ready to go
Holy fuck. See, this is what I mean.
第一こそが我が友
I'm all stocked up Target spotted
医療プロセス開始します
I'm all stocked up
私の声に応え
Oh shit, there's a flamethrower here too.
しよ
る連綿たる山々となれあなたのこと覚えておくつもりはないよ連綿たる山々となれ命令を出し放送するが怪我しなくて済む
Ready to go Clear
Mission accomplished
Okay, if I was lower level, that'd be that'd be a little bit yikes. Hello, Hamilton. I hope you understand what you've done. What I've done? I've succeeded in defeating Victoria's enemies and brought us in an all too rare victory. You truly think you'll win? We have eradicated the rabble occupying the city hall and our other important facilities. You can hear it, can't you? Our troops are taking back the city, bit by bit. Suppose things do go as you intend. The Spectre Force never recovers from this, and you successfully defend County Hillock. You will still have brought Victoria a terrible, irreconcilable defeat. What nonsense are you spouting? I see. You're still soft on those commoners. Let me say this again, Scamandros. This is war, and victory comes hand in hand with bloodshed. Enough rationalizing your actions. The locals here have always been part of your plan. When you ordered the artillery battalion to make those dirty bombs in secret, the Spectre force wasn't anywhere close to infiltrating County Hillock. Not one to give up easily, are we? Well, fine. All has gone without a hitch, and there's no opportunity left for you to get in the way. Without a hitch? Because you fanned the flames of war you saw before you? War is not an end, but a means. The wars we fought over the past decades were meant to safeguard Victoria's peace and prosperity. But you? In an afternoon, you laid waste to lifetimes of hard work. How dare you blindly attack the common folk in the name of Victorian army? Regardless of ancestry, these people are still Victorian citizens. They call themselves Terrans. How much of our country's population is Terran? 1/10? 1/5? Right. You see them in the minority. When the ire of so many is set alight, it could very well burn down the whole empire. They stand no chance against the might of the Victorian army. They should never have a need for that chance. Look at that book you're reading. You marvel at the achievements of the first Aslan king. But did you ever consider what it was that propelled a foreign Aslan to become a ruler of Victoria? If the Aslans hadn't signed an armistice with the Dracos, if the Draco King Gale hadn't yielded to the royal family's decision, the Victoria we knew today would never have existed in the first place. What right do you have to push Victoria to the brink of civil war once again, all for your own hatred and prejudice? Do you really believe everything you've just spouted, Scamandros? Do you really believe that I, the commander of a single garrison in the countryside, could steer the Empire of Victoria with a wave of my hand? Have you ever wondered why? Why Londinium is so definitely silent? I could have killed you. Even being the noble you are, Londinium would never hold me accountable for the death of a lieutenant to rebel cannon fire. But I didn't. I respect your loyalty to Victoria, and I cannot bear to see so-called human nature blunt her blades. Open your eyes. The war began long ago, and until the last of our enemies lies dead, we will never have true victory. Have you ever considered that all you do could be playing right into those enemies' hands? What you fear is, in fact, my greatest hope. I wish for the fate of the Terrans to be known across all Victoria. It is not the people I want to destroy. No, I look to destroy their courage. I want the whole world to know that, should they dare to turn against us, they must be prepared to withstand the fire of Victoria's rage. How much innocent blood will it take to douse these flames you started today? Grand Dukes with sinister motives, all the surrounding countries with their hidden agendas, and the outsiders teeming with ambition. With all these ill-meaning sides gathered in one spot, Londinium, maybe even all of Victoria, endures far more pressure than one place should bear. All those parties biding their time, just need one little push and bang. The fire will spread, and it won't stop at the Terrans. It will spread all across the once prosperous land, sparing no one in its path. And how is that worse than letting the parasites chew you hollow from the inside out, not doing a thing to stop them? Seems there's no going back for you. In that case, we have nothing further to discuss. Perfect then. I have no need to keep you locked up here. Away with you, if you please. Once you release me, I'll make sure you answer for your crimes. I swear this on the Triangles team. No matter what happens, as long as I live, I will see you court-martialed. Huh. You think that's enough to frighten me? Listen, Scamandros. If Victoria wishes to lay down judgment, she knows where to find me. And I can't wait to see it done. Tell her, Ober, we're making for the communication center. If Bagpipe fails to escort the messenger out of the city, then that will be our last chance, and we must seize it. Considering the situation, the communication center has most likely fallen to the enemy. This will be a difficult battle. But we've never been the type to shy away. Forward, soldiers of Victoria. We do this for Triangle now. For her team. What's the situation? I'm not getting a response. Hill? You're not here. How dare you desert your post? Where'd you go without my specific instruction? There's way too many wounded here. We need to get the ones with light wounds into the buildings that are still standing. Anyone with more serious injuries or symptoms should be taken to the closest clinic. Remember to quarantine them. Okay, that's out to us. There aren't enough beds in the clinics. District 17, the Terran Quarter, suffered the worst of the damage in the bombardment. Some residents cleared out an area, set up a few tents with a few dozen beds, to act as a temporary base. I've passed on all the prevention methods you've taught me, and a few volunteers are moving the less gravely injured to the tents now. As soon as I finish taking care of the first aid supplies we have left here, I'll go join them. You're good at this, and they trust you too. One of the things I learned in the army over the years is how to make friends. They always tell me the guards of honor are the face of the military. I never doubted it. I got used to them praising Victoria's glory and prosperity with their applause and cheers. That's definitely part of what Victoria means, say what they will. But it's not the whole story. After the conversation we had, I remembered some things from ages ago I'd forgotten. My dad's a lawyer. He used to tell me stories about how my granddad came to Victoria with nothing. He went from rags to riches. The Victoria he described was an advanced, open-minded, prosperous country. Here, technology and capital conquered savagery. The capital's hard work and wealth wouldn't be destroyed just like that by catastrophes or racial conflict. In making it to such a magnificent land, we Vibra were able to live a civilized life, compared to one of barbarism and violence in the old country. Victoria was the most advanced industrialized nation in the world for a very long time. But we had to give up a lot in order to become Victorians. When I was 5, I climbed to the top of the tallest tree in our garden. My dad caught me having a blast and gave me a good scolding. Then he locked me in my room and gave me dozens of books to read. The next day, he hired a Lithuanian piano teacher for me. I missed the view from the top of the tree, but I didn't give it much thought. I knew my dad was doing it for my own good. It was helping you get used to rules. That's right. Books, piano, the garden. He understood that those were all things we need to know in order to enjoy the life we had. And I remembered one other thing. This one time after school, I saw a few older kids bullying a young feline girl behind my favorite bakery. They laughed at her, saying her clothes were dirty and she didn't know anything. After they left, I went up to her, gave her a few novels I had in my bag. I thought she'd be able to talk to kids her age once she'd finished reading them, and the others wouldn't pick on her anymore. About a week later, I was all excited, went looking for her so we could talk about the books, but she just shook her head and handed them back to me. I could tell right away. She never even flipped them open. I was really mad. Here I was trying to befriend her, lending her my books, and she wouldn't even accept my kindness. It wasn't until much later I realized she couldn't read. She was a child of a bakery worker, not even a baker. How was she supposed to get an education? Forget enjoying any of the same things you did. It turns out, even being able to read a novel is a luxury. Victoria has always been an unequal society, hasn't it? I wasn't willing to accept that before. I'd let myself grow accustomed to the rules. And that was how I became a proper Victorian. And those who live outside the rules, well, our country would never accept them. It takes courage to open your mind on your own like that. waking up from a dream or a glorified imagination of a civilization, shaped by a people's collective consciousness, isn't easy. Trust me, I know that better than anyone. Because you're from Laterana? Because I left Laterana. If we get the chance, I'm happy to hear about your past, instead of having you listen to the silly troubles of an ordinary girl. You're not ordinary, Jane. No one should call herself ordinary. Thanks. All your comforts keep me from wasting away, honestly, wallowing in my misery. You've never stopped putting in an effort to do your best work. We've got everything packed. I'll take it over to the temporary medical base now. Stay alert on the way. Right. The whole city's in chaos. Thankfully, the garrison stopped attacking, and the rioters have mostly dispersed. As long as the citizens can band together, there's still hope for County Hillock. Man is far stronger than we can ever imagine. A lot of ambitious types find themselves on the wrong side of history when they underestimate that. The biggest problem is we don't have enough medicine. We can at least clean and bandage the wounds. I still have medicine with me. I don't need the ones you've shared just yet. If I can use some of it, I might be able to save a few more souls. Put it back. Don't even think about it. Make sure you're safe before you go saving anyone else, so you can save even more of those who need saving. Yeah, okay, I get it. I'll come back once I'm done delivering this. We've taken care of most of the wounded here. Are you going to head to the other side of the statue? Oi, lass. I'm scoping the area with my binoculars. I'm seeing an injured girl not far away from where you are. Any details? She's young. I can't make her a race. Weaver, maybe? How is she looking? Not good. I think I see a huge originium shard sticking through her abdomen. Chances are she's infected now. Looks like she's lost too much blood and passed out as well. I'm heading there now. Wait, lass. That's an active war zone. I don't see any hostiles nearby, but that area was taken over by the rioters not long ago. Besides, the building right near her is the command center. So? That wounded lass is very likely one of their key personnel. Since when has Rhodes Island cared about which sides when providing aid to those in need? Sorry. This isn't a judgment I can make. Oliver, you been listening in? Yes. Us. I'm not prepared to act rationally either. If she has to do this whole mess, it might be risky for our company. I get it. You see someone at the center of a power struggle, and who just got infected. What I see instead is an infected who's going to die at the power struggle afterwards. And before she finally dies, a whole bunch of other struggles will swirl around her, sending even more to their death. But as long as there's still a glimmer of hope in that I can stop the ugly mess, I can't give up. Us. I can't talk you out of it, but I'll follow your lead. No, Oliver. I'm in no position to give you orders, and I certainly won't do so. Want to. But remember, and make sure you write this in your after-action report. This isn't a Rhodes Island elite operator making a call. This is Outcast's personal decision. But... Right, and don't forget your blood. Temporary operator Outcast did not follow the officer in charge's evacuation orders, and opted to rescue an individual who constituted a security risk. Something like that. Say what you want, even. Forget Rhodes Island. You're putting yourself in serious danger. And that is why I can't drag even more people into this mess. It's better if Rhodes Island has nothing to do with this operation. You and your operators can follow the original plan. As soon as the rescue operation is done, you get out of County Hillock with all the documents. Us, I'll stay with you. Shredder? Oliver, feel free to add another note to the report that you fired me here on the spot. You gotta be out of your mind. Okay, yeah. Fine, go. You're saving the uninfected, aren't you? That's Rhodes Island's bread and butter. I'm not leaving without any one of you. Get to the rendezvous point in time. Thanks, Oliver. You're a great leader. Shredder, I appreciate the help, but I hope you'll take my advice. That is, stay here. I'll go by myself. Whatever happens, do not come after me. Go straight to the rendezvous point. Right. I'll be there. Outcast. Jane, you aren't trying to stop me, are you? Are you really going to save her? I heard she was one of the riotous central figures. She might even be the one who killed Saris. Honestly, I doubt a mysterious group with big plans would leave their true leader to die on the street. That's alright, then. I feel much better now. But what if she was the one who killed her? What would you do? Would you ask me to leave her die? To tell the truth, I don't know. But I agree with what you said. She's a poor infected girl who desperately needs our help. I guess I might ask her once she's out of danger. Never mind, I'm probably overthinking it. I'll stop wasting your time. Off I go then. Hold on, one more thing. Remember what you told me? Make sure you're safe before you help anyone else. Well, looky here. A little Janie's trying to educate me. No, I wouldn't presume to. Don't worry. Just as we said, I'm saving a regular old infected.
No more than usual.
The unrelenting firefight has destroyed the streets, but we still must come up with every way to stop the enemy. Tattered pillar. Can be knocked down by neighboring operators, dealing true damage. Okay. We have one pillar. We choose one way to go. We choose one way to go. I think... Huh. Interesting. So they say no blocks or no range. That's interesting. I'm gonna take the no range. Yeah, let's take the no range. Is that a range tile there too? I think it is. Because we can still have range. Just gotta, you know, do things properly. Fash. We're probably not gonna use Chen. Maybe Rosmontis, I don't know. But we'll keep Phantom. Bring in Rosa. Where is my Ifrit? There you are. Okay. Scotty. Thorns Mudrock. Blaze, I guess.
新たなデータをパッケージにビルドしました。
I'll have Mudrock on skill 3. Could be okay. Okay. Ifrit, yes. Kelsey, yes. Ellipsis, yes. Okay, seems good. Let's go. Straight into battle. Alright.
者はセリフの傀儡だ。相手のターゲットは誰かな。信号は安定、いつでも行けるよ。これで分かったでしょ。
Where should I put Lopsis? I think here is fine. Is that a range tile as well? I think it is. Let me just confirm that. No, it is not. Okay. Okay, if that's the case then. We'll put Lopsis here.
アーツユニット
Okay.
チャージ中。
Take you out. Alright. Let's check Blazing. Blazing here.
この辺温度が低すぎるかな。
It doesn't even work. Okay.
Relax, relax. みんなこっち来て。ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒
即戦即決。
待機中。ご指示を思考を明晰にするは戦術。自分のための戦いを。
Oh shit, range units over there. Thorns.
時間をかけるつもりはない。
本気で行くよ。土が私の意志に大地こそが我が友。
地獄の豪華いつでも行けるぜ。
信号は誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。命令を。お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。なんで
この
Take
チ
you
ェー
out.
ンソーで真っ二つに。
Get in.
今日もよろしくね。 安心して。
Oh shit, burning. Okay, I was not prepared for that. I haven't got my mulberry raised.
わあ、ちゃうところだった。
What happens when I burn too much? I'm gonna take damage for that.
指定の座標に到着。土が私の意志に応えてくれる。私の出番かしら。ロサ、自分を信じなさい。あなたならできるわ。
Burn too much, just go up the scale of degree of burn. Okay.
押せ、そこに並びやがれ。
あなたたちの心に染み込んでいくわ。
I
たならできるわ。
Wait, 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 wait.
の叫びなんて誰にも届かねえよ。
Ifrit does not burn flying units. No! Oh, that's not good.
任せて。
It's okay. They will come in range of Rosa, and Rosa will be able to deal with them. Yes. That is exactly how this is going to go. Yes. Also, I'll do this. Die to Scotty.
終幕だ。勝利の味は甘美なものではない。
Tricky map.
紛争がはらむ地にはそれとは違う。
Should actually have a look at that burning mechanic. Continuously deals arts damage and burn damage within the skill duration. Upon death, explodes, deals arts damage, knocking down nearby pillars. And it is instantly defeating other Dublin flame raisers. What? So one of them dies, it kills all of them. But why? Is that to like instantly nuke like all of them? So one dies, the rest of them blow up as well. Huh. Interesting. And burn damage, after burn damage reaches 1000, affected unit has res reduced by 20 for 10 seconds and takes 1200 arts damage. I see. Okay. Arts damage. Okay. Well, let's level my mulberry.
元気がいいじゃないか。
we gotta start leveling our medics. Where is she? Right there. I don't like the look of this. No, my devices! I ate them all. I need 2 devices. Oh, I'm out of small devices now. That's gonna be a problem.
ドクター、元気がいいじゃないか。
Okay. There you are. So nice. Double salary. Wow, that's nice. I'll keep her at E1 max now. Real question is, can I max out the skill? Can I get it to level 7? Skill. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you don't use device. 4. Damn it. I'll buy from a shop. I can buy from shop. Ah. Cool. You too, right? What's a healing range? Oh, that's a nice range. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, what is this map? Whoa. Well, that's a bit awkward. Okay, so I can knock this one over and then block this off. It probably won't block the blue box off. Alright, but it'll block it off from coming this way. I can knock this over this way. And I can knock this over this way. No, I can't. I could, but no, I can't. There's yeah, band tiles there, so I can't knock these over anyway. I could knock them this way. No, not potentially. I have to have someone here dealing damage this way. Oh, but I need a ranged attacker to do that. Damn, that's kind of annoying. And these ones I can't do anything about anyway. No matter which direction I knock these, it does nothing. Okay. So it's my choice of knocking these over this way or these over this way to route them all through here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Problem though. I need the range. Saga is one. Yes, I'll bring Silver Ash for another one.
他の人と一緒に戦うの？戦いの相手は誰？
I need a range unit here. Okay. I don't want that going that way. We'll bring April. I don't really understand how it works, so I'll bring April. Bring Carnelian. We'll take that middle tile afterwards.
業に行っては業に従え。お前は思うままに私を使えばいい。
Monster. Okay. And Thorns, maybe.
業に行っては業に従え。お前は
Should I bring
思
more
うまま
range
に
damage?
私を使えばいい。
Technically, I could just have Ifrit hold this lane instead of Carnelian. That might even be better, to be honest. Ifrit just go this way, And then, yeah, that's probably better. Probably is better. Wait, there might be flying enemies. Oh, carnelian. Probably the better bet. Okay. Okay. I don't have Phantom. That should be fine. Okay, let's go. UCG. The blurry background. I wonder if we'll get this one in focus. 5:57 PM. Rainy. County Hillock. Unoccupied house in the vicinity of District 10. Finally awake, huh? Considering the damage your lungs have taken, just breathing is going to hurt like a bitch. You better save your air. Isn't that the leader? Your abdomen was pretty much torn open. You're in worse shape than I thought. What kept you alive? Not that I'm a doctor, but I know a thing or two about the anatomy of this race, or that. Your friend thought you were a brother. Can't blame him for that. He's young. He never saw your ancestors chomping across the board. Simmer down. That wouldn't be good for you. I've seen your arts. I've taken some precautions. I'm afraid it won't be easy for you to set this house on fire. Look at that face there. Feeling a little relieved now that you should know you can't fight me? That might be more natural than your instinct to defend yourself. Might be the true emotion. One from a deeper place in your heart. No. Sounds like you're mighty friendly with that word. You're forced to become someone you don't want to be. I can see that in your pain. Who's using you? The moneyed ones who just have to stick their hands everywhere? Maybe the shadows in the high tower? Or some thirsty nationalists ready to bring their country back? No, none of those. They're a gang with a puppet for a leader. There's no way you could have put this together in such a short time under Londinium's watchful eyes. You're a lesser kind of shadow, shoved out onto the stage. Does this mean your puppet master's out of your same blood? Stop. Stop what? Too scared to even let me talk about him? Or is it her? Sure enough, it's not just you. The whole of Victoria. No, the whole world trembles in fear of that one. She must be about your age, but she turned the tables on the war on the ones who'd use her. And so quickly too. It looks like change is coming sooner than I thought. We'll need to be ready. You let her honor. I don't need to go guessing at my motives. I didn't care who you were when I decided to save you. Now I actually know who you are, but it hasn't changed my mind one bit. You are. You're better off not knowing who I am. As soon as you're strong enough to move, you best skedaddle. And don't ever tell anyone who saved you either. I'm not gonna let you die here. That's all you need to know. Okay. You can thank me later. All I can do right now is remove the infected tissue and stop the bleeding. You got run through the most infectious kind of active originum. A helping of originum granules shot into your circulatory system through those wounds. I gave you an inhibitor shot, but I'm afraid that won't be enough to stop crystals from forming in your organs, and even on your skin there. Soon enough, you'll pass out again with a fever. That's a good thing. Then you won't have to deal with the nasty inside-out pain that comes with an acute attack. You may cough up blood. I'll try to keep your head up so you don't drown in your own blood vomit. That's just the start of the suffering. You probably can't go back to your old life. Uropathy is writing a whole new course for you. Your followers will abandon you. Some will hate you, look down on you. It won't be easy for you to lead again. And it'll be hard to get your kin to accept you as you are now. Huh? There's that face again. That's not despair. No, that's relief. At becoming a neuropathy patient? Well, I don't blame you. I'm at our intense artillery barrage. It's never enough to pin down a young red dragon. You're looking to dodge destiny. Fighting something like that's gonna come with a hefty price tag. I got one thing wrong there. You may be less belligerent than your kin, but you're just as tenacious and no less courageous. Ugh. Relax. Get some sleep. I'll be here. It's too dangerous. It's dangerous here? That's what you managed to squeeze out before you go dark? It's definitely a little too quiet. I'm gonna say you're more than just a pawn to them. Looks like a change of plans. There's a risk, but Rhodes Island needs your intel. I'm sure Kelsey will understand. I just realized I should have brought physical damage. Report. We haven't found her. You idiot! What good are you morons when you can't even keep track of one girl? Sorry. You sure she was struck? Yes, one of my sentinels saw it himself. There was an execution this morning when the bombardment happened. The leader might have. She's a bloody leader! You understand, don't you? Remember what you saw when you joined? And you run with your tail between your legs the moment the enemy shows? It all happened so fast! We didn't have time to respond. Besides, the leader said she wanted some time alone, in order to keep everyone away. So what if I tell you to drop dead, you gobshite? You tell me you're not bloody useless. Stop it. Beating him to a pulp won't do us any good. Oh, exactly the same. We just need to know if she's dead or alive, or where she is. Let me do it. Alright, just don't go overboard. Oh. Alright, see you later, Ipan. Thanks for coming. Please forgive me. Please. What's going on? Did you see her? She fell! She fell! She fell! Got blown up! Dead! Dead! That's what you call not overboard? I used too much. Need to remember this. Well, that's bloody disgusting. Might mean us to clear this sick bastard when he tests his drugs out. At least we know he wasn't lying. Blast knocked her out right here, and she was heavily injured. It was most likely fatal. She couldn't have gone that far with that wound. So where is she? It's not like she got blasted clean through the ground. I don't mind blowing up the whole street again. Next time you blow anything up, let people know first. Who's ever blowing up a street? We need to find her. If we have to burn down a whole city to do it, one street won't stop us. Clowns like you, stupid as the Victorian army, that make holding this city rapidly more trouble than it's worth. So what do you think we should do? Who takes the fall when the leader finds out we lost her, huh? The leader's anger is not the only thing we have to fear. I invite you to think about it. In the eyes of the many warriors and compatriots, she stands for double. If she breaks free from our control, it won't matter whether our enemies or our ill-meaning friends got their hands on her. It isn't a happy ending. Come to think of it, she knows all our bloody plans! Say, those two ladies, did they know about this? They left as soon as the meeting was over. I don't think they would have caught word just yet. Mandragora is not fond of the girl. She's not going to care. Harmony. I'm not even sure she's on our side. Watch your words. We'll stand by our leader. Say what you will. I don't care what you do with Harmony, but Mandragora is a good girl. Don't you dare drag her down. Why would we, my friend? She's an inseparable part of our team. Like us, she longs to demonstrate her talents and loyalty to the leader. I've no idea what Harmony said to Mandogoro, or why it has her hanging onto every word. She's too happy to be doing it, too. Almost like she expects something. What's so important about a transmitter that's worth delaying our victory? The leader still hasn't shown any hint of approval towards our plans. As long as we can prove that her that we've done no wrong, we still have a chance to persuade her yet. So you mean we still have to look for her? Even if we must search the entire city. Alright, enough chit chat then. Let's move. Wait, wake the convict up. Us 5 aren't enough to drag her back? Don't forget our agreement. We all will take credit for our achievements. Get a load of you. And sell your own mother. The idea is to keep her at the outside from catching wind of this. And what are we doing with these troops? Naturally, we'll bring them with us. After all, the more hands the better, until we find our quarry. And once we do, I'm sure we all know what comes next. No one can escape Dublin. And no one may ever glimpse its secrets. Ooh. That's confusing as fuck, man. We need to get rid of these bandages. But I washed them already. That's not going to help. The whole box has been contaminated by iridium on the ground. We can't be sure the dust has been completely washed off. Jane, look. I know you're speaking sense, but we don't have enough supplies. Look over there. They're carrying even more people in. Look at how seriously wounded they are. Are those... Do you know them? Yes. I knew them. But I don't think they'd want to see me here. Could you look after them? I'll head for the clinic and see if I can find some supplies. Jane, look! Someone's here! Out of the way! Sir, are you here to help us? Out of the way means out of the way. Wait, are you... Ronan? Go block by block and make sure you're thorough. There's a lot of alleys around here, and she could be hanging anywhere. Got it? What are you doing, Ronan? It's us, your neighbors. You put on new clothes and suddenly you don't know us? I have an important mission. Piss off or don't say I didn't warn you. Craig's hurt. Please help him. He's helped you out so much. What are you talking about? The wounds on her back are serious. And her kid, Craig. He's had a bad wound to his head too. I need to stop the bleeding, but I know they don't look kindly on me. You've searched this whole place? Are you positive no one here matches her description? Are they looking for somebody? Ugh. All these people shoving in here. It's a mess. What do we say to the higher-ups if more of them sneak in once we return and leave? Are they looking for the woman Outcast survived? Saved? Does this mean she's in danger? I need to go. What you lot? Get up and leave at once. Sir, we have far too many wounded here. None of them can move. I give no shit you can't move. Get up and go. I want all these Erbitheks out of this district. Keep an eye out in case they pop. Even though iridium shards outside aren't as dangerous as this lot. Let's take a fine example. This boy with a bloody face. Ah! Craig! Craig! Please don't take him. I beg you. You're not just abandoning them. You're going to kill them? What's your bloody problem? We're Terrans. All of us. What's wrong with the sacrifice for Tara's greater cause? Ronan, that's what you said last time. And that's what when we lost Saris. Saris? It's him. He's the one who betrayed Saris. And then they took her and he traded Saris' life for that uniform. He deserved it. She betrayed our trust. That's what you get for failing to understand our great leader's struggle. If you don't cooperate, you're next. Enough. Jane? I thought you left. And who do you think you are? Well, I've seen you before. You're not Taryn, are you? Please, stop. You talk like it sounds so light. Who are you to decide who should sacrifice for anything? What's that you're holding? A banner? You. You're a Victorian soldier. Am I? No, not anymore. But if you insist on trampling the lives of the innocent, then I am your enemy. Innocent? Do you know what they've done? You call them innocent? This child, and everyone here, none of them's got clean hands. Then, what about you? You traded your own people for your position. Now you turn around to oppress them. Who will judge you? And who are you standing up all cocksure for? Come on, get her out of here. We round up all the infected mingling with the Victorian deserter. It's time we clean them up. Please help us. Help. That's far enough. What are you trying here? Bugger off already. Look at you carrying that tatty banner wherever you go. You don't have what it takes to be a real soldier, do you? Whether that's so or whether it's not, I will not let you continue doing evil here. Oh, can you even cop on? What do they have to do with you? You're going to let them fiddle with you like this? Thick as a brick up there, you are. Sure, I can't speak Terran. I can't cross my heart and claim I've experienced the life you all have. I don't have empathy either. But for the past 2 years, every day, I've walked the same streets as you. I've heard your tears. More than that, I've seen your smiles. I know deep down that we are all the same people, living our lives. As long as we're human, we'll make mistakes. Those who do should be stopped and judged. They should be tormented by their own hearts. But it's not for some ungrateful brute to decide their fates. You're going to protect us? You don't hate us? I'd be lying if I said not at all. I'll stop pretending. There's no bitterness between us. What Craig did was wrong, too. I have no intention of shielding any guilt. But a friend has taught me. The evil I see before me has to be stopped. This has nothing to do with which side I'm on. I'm doing what's right. Thank you. Ugh. Calm down, Craig. You don't need to tug so hard. It doesn't matter if I was ever a good soldier. I've been ready to fight from the moment I deserted. But your wounds. The banner's the cleanest thing I have on me, and there's a better use for it right now. Jane gently wraps the torn piece of the banner around the wounded child's forehead. Sorry, miss. Don't worry for now, Craig. You get some rest. As for you, soldier, it's time you leave. And before you do, you'll need to pay for what you did to Saris. What? And you'll make me? All by yourself? If I have to. We're with you too.
Screenshot time.
One by one, the wounded men with less serious injuries step out of their hiding spots and stand behind Jane, the girl with her banner held up high. What are you all doing? Are you going to resist Dublin? Brian, you should be helping me get her. Don't forget how Damien died. No, Ronan. I haven't forgotten about Damien. But on the other hand, I haven't forgotten about Saris either. We've done a lot of bad. I'm not blind. Now that it's come to this, I can tell who's really been trying to help us all along. She's not even Taryn! Do you see the looks in their eyes? We stand together. For now at the very least. You absolute idiots! You'll die here for your foolishness! Watch your injuries. Don't push yourself. Leave these villains to me. I will win this battle. No, together. We will win this. Damn, that's so cool. I'm probably gonna have to change my team. I don't know. Because I totally forgot about, what? Arts damage being a terror, like, bad for this.
私に任せて。
即戦即決。
Okay, where do I put Philopsis? I think we just put her here.
アーツユニットチャージ中。
Let's set backpack forward for now.
ターゲットは
Retreat.
誰？ご指示を。待機中。
Oh, nice.
節操キャンザン。
みんなこっち来て。
承知した。
納豆ご飯納豆ご飯。
問題ないよ。これで分かったでしょ。
何か考えがある
節操に任せ。油揚げ。
の。なんちらの愛我が意向にかき消されたり。
たくあん漬け。納豆ご飯。みんなこっち来て。たくあん漬け。
あ、節操はこちらに。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
意志を堅固にするは規律。
Ooh, just in time.
何か考えがあるの。
That's bad.
ご指示を。
信号は安定。これで分かったでしょ。
この
Alien.
血に踊る感覚。本当に久々だよ。
戦場。それ。みんなこっち来て。
お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
Why would he attack that block? Okay. So it doesn't work that way. Alright.
答えてくれる。土が私の意志によくどう祝うよ。立ち上がる。
信号は安定。即戦即決。
おしとやかな戦い。敵を噛み砕け。奴らの血をすすれ。
指定の座標に到着。ご指示を。安心して。きっと大丈夫だから。
承知した。
あ、りんごちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
何か考えがある。何時は我
That's so long just trying to set up my.
元老物に過
This
ぎる
is so bad. Oh shit! No! Fuck! Yeah. Let's redo this. Okay.
みんな逃げるよ。
Well, that's a problem. That is a problem. I don't understand why those blocks won't blow up. Why I can't attack those blocks. Or maybe I'll attack these blocks instead. Seems you're getting wrecked. Probably me attacking these blocks instead. It's doable. I just need to know how to do it. I'm gonna switch out Carnelian. Forget we need to go physical. Let's be shorts. While I'm at it, I'm gonna level up to 60 as well. It's about time.
Lodos は化け物揃いですね。こんな戦い方、今の私では何とか真似することくらいしかできません。ロドスは化け物揃いですね。こんな戦い方、今の私では何とか真似することくらいしかできません。任務、わかりました。
Saga didn't work. For some strange reason. Those monsters in W, probably.
任務、分かってる。
So we need fizz
私
damage.
がオペレーターのみんなを守るよ。絶対に。
Scotty. Should be okay. I want to bring Ash actually, to be honest. Bring Ash.
It's ready.
Hey, you know what? For lore purposes, we'll bring Salik as well. Syla, sorry. That's how you pronounce her name, bro.
私が目にするすべての罪なき人を守らんことを。
I was generating DP pretty fast anyway, so trust farming. Yeah. You finished the story already, Yaro? Maybe I should have her on skills 3.
ドクター、ここって
全力でかかってこい。私を楽しませてくれ。
Been busy in Elden Ring. Oh, okay. Thought you already finished this.
一歩も引かない。私に任せて。このリズムは今にぴったり。命令を。運動を実現させた者が北総 M のに君は気づいていない。進め。
So that works exactly as I thought it would. So that's fine.
アーツユニットチャージ中。ターゲットは誰？
Okay. Ah, I should have put Philopsis somewhere different. I just realized. Okay. Let's put Silvresh here. We'll get started with that.
こっち来て。
Okay. Take out this guy.
I'm all stocked up.
何か考えん。何時らが孤児。
Stay clear of the blast. Ready to go.
Hey!
想像したことある。友も故郷も二度と戻らなくなることを。
How did that work? I don't understand, but anyway, it worked, so I'll take it.
逃がしはしま
So
せ
it's
ん。
down.
命令を。戦場。それは変わらないもの。みんな、こっち来て。ご指示を。生命を救済しうるは慈しみ。うわ、見ちゃうところだった。
はい、この程度の数で。 モンスター、私に続け。
Forgot the nights. 9:13.
ご指示を。
That's pretty decent. It's pretty far in.
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
私に任せて。このリズムが今にぴったり。ターゲットは誰？始まる。
はい、格好の的です。
Please do not kill that thing. I don't want you to kill that thing and kill Kelsey for no reason. That would be awkward.
視界良好。ノリノリの曲でいくよ。わあ、ちゃんとリンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
格好の的です。
ターゲットは誰？
Let's go!
連綿たる山々となる。
Ready to go!
Yep, Flops need to be here. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. It's fine.
状況は。
お役に立てていますよ。
進め。
承知した。
医療プロセス開始します。生命を救済しうる慈しみ。
何か考えが。
父が私連綿たる山々。
男児は我が恩敵になる。
I can do that a lot better.
次ぬのか。
I just didn't figure out how to do it.
この程度の数で。
There we go.
よくできたね、ドクター。よしよし。
I'll clean up my run if I need to farm it. That should be fine, right? Alright. As I think I'll call it there for today. Yeah, I gotta go sleep early. I'll work tomorrow. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you guys next on for Arknights. It'll be next Saturday or maybe Thursday. I don't know. I'm not sure. FGO's got a lot going on, so maybe FGO. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at Jason's one. Alright. See you guys.